What is poppin', people? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. I don't remember if I said it was BT21 last video, but we got more ghosts here in BT of the 23, Haka Selemba, and we're going to get a government mandated Phantomon off of the wisdom training, which is cool because, you know, he is the coolest part of the whole line. And we do have draw one, trash one, the deck, finding the, I mean, I guess he's trash and sometimes draw, but like, you know, the vaccine god of death, Anubis. This is, you know, the Jester's staff mogging us on top table. King of Knights, Bonsai Beard. The homies, kind of just going back and forth, setting up. We're finally going to see our first promotion, and the Violet is going to get its first memory, which, you know, if you saw the last video, was not something we could really say. But we are going to see, once again, that same line, that training, Bakemon clear the Searcher to clear a body on the other side, and then this will be Phantom. And Phantomon is going to try and go for a routine checkup without medical insurance in the US, which of course, you know, just gonna have to proc those on deletions, homeboy. Game back 2, float into the ghost, and then add back the Phantom. And then we're gonna, that doesn't work. That does not work. Unfortunately, these cards are not able to do that. The Violet forces an Evo, so you can't do the Warp and the Violet at the same time. I wish you could. But yeah, I mean, we get a Phantom that, you know, has made it back and gotten to swing and die at least to a Levia this time. And now, you know, now we're making the Phantom that can do some stuff. I mean, it does basically the same thing. We just floated a little bit higher rather than going up and getting that kind of like 2 memory swing back. And now we get the Rush body, the Rush Tamer off of the emblem, and we're going to end on Metal Phantom. Set up the blocker. Yeah, the Violet that suspends herself to force an Evo is by suspending do this, so it forces the Evo, and the new level 5s are by placing do this, so you can't have 2 buy this, do that. Evo costs happening at the same time. That said though, draw one, trash one, activate on play to get our Searcher straight back down. The X antibody dogs. Although one of them I guess is a lizard in a coat. And we can make a the crazy thing is we can boost to make the, like, the Anubis can keep turn. But we're gonna choose to just keep that resource in the back. We're gonna go trash Drago, trash Serb X, trash Ghazi. And then we're going to play Drago. Yeah, this makes sense. Does have a body in play, so we're just going to get to play down. Going to get the Ghazi to then also completely lock out the memory gain. Is going to attempt to clear a level 5. Can't gain the memory, but can do the on play. So now we can actually trigger the... Oh, right, yeah, the Anubis is still pending, so it does get the pop. Unfortunate. Double rookie. We have the ability to start main, gain 1, which we have done, up to 3, and then we do have the Rush Tamer as well. Looks like we're going to swing a rookie. It is going to die, which means we get to use Violet to go into Bakemon. And then, since it has suspended, it's time to use the Emblem, is what I would say, if we had the 5 in hand. Unfortunately, probably should have swung the other one first. Maybe just didn't look at his hand before doing that. If he'd swung the other one first, we'd have what we need. So we are just going to have to go for the search. We're not going to find it. It technically can take the Apparition Legion here. But there's no rookie in trash, annoyingly. The Ghazi got played back out, so we don't actually get it. Yeah, we really... So yeah, the mistake here is we really should have swung the... If we swung the one that had the egg under it, we would have been able to add the Phantom back, and we would have been able to make this the actual full line. And then we would have been able to make Necro from this position, would have been able to make Dulaha. Like, we had options. We had a lot of options from this position. This is very, very stinky. I think that instance right there probably threw us the game. The best thing you could maybe try and do now is delete your... Like, you could maybe drop the Bake to delete your Bake Pop Gazi. But the problem is you can always just keep bringing the Gazi back thanks to the Anubis. Like, this Anubis should, in theory, be able to get potentially 2 pops. I'm gonna pitch 1 to get a 0-cost Doba, gain back the memory, and then this is gonna be Anubis Pop. Add back the 5, no memory to be gained. And then Dobarex. We're just kind of cycling here. We are going to get to go into the Cerbex. Draw 1, trash 1. Play Psych. Clear the Ghost, nothing to give blocker to. And now we're wide enough that we should be able to, like the entire... Actually, no, not the entire front row. The Cerberus X can't swing either. A swing, hit a Bake, hit a Violet. Make Levia. Oh, wait, no, the Cerberus Inherit gives it Rush. So yeah, we can actually swing this, which means this was lethal.
Matrix Digivolution.
Join the members! Howdy gang, it's, you know, May, and I'm finally done that thing I said I would do in February, which is give you a 2025. Please consider subscribing and all that. We've started to go up really, really far. Really happy to be still that biggest English-speaking European Digimon content creator, and I'm always eternally thankful for that. Yeah, we do a bunch of different things. The podcast, which a lot of people really like. We also do some game shows, and we've gotten to start doing some history videos with the How Good Was Shoutmon, and we plan on doing many, many more. But just wanted to give you kind of like a little bit more of an updated look for your reminder to try and always like and subscribe to the video if you can. And if you do feel like leaving us a comment, even if it's just like a short one, it goes a really long way to supporting the channel. But again, the best way to support the channel is to join the members or use Twitch Prime on Twitch. You can get free ad-free Twitch streams there, but you can get ad-free content here on YouTube for as little as £1 a month by pressing the join button. And if you are a champion, you get some extra bonuses for that as well. Rookies and ultimates, we're still trying to figure out a couple more things that we can do to best support you. Like if you do get to see us in the UK at an event, I'll always have some extra bonus sleeves that are available for our rookies and above there, and we'll try and sort out eventually something for our international viewers. But just wanted to say a big thank you to everyone that has been a member. I know I don't always get to shout you out, but I do cherish every single one of you, and to join the Discord as well, so we can get extra benefits for you there whilst you're in the Discord, access to some extra channels. But yeah, thank you for 3 years of Digimon support now, and helping me do what I do daily. I really appreciate it, and thanks for watching. Whilst we get shuffled up for game number 2, I do want to say a big thank you to everyone that has been supporting the channel. We do have a whole host of y'all as members. 77 right now. Appreciate it. If you want to help that number go up, try and reach 100 for as little as £1 a month. But of course, our ultimate tiers, we do have the Tommy NT, Tommy Tricks on the sticks, Brad, Sacred Armor, King of Knights on the left, Dire Albert, Rich Life, and Matthew Bowen. Looks like we do have a mulligan, which means we've got time to say a thank you to our champions. Do have Shinikari, DHM, Solar Ouroboros, Andy Fing, Squid Eater, Benji Gibber, Thomas Yates, Kenneth Smith, The Marta FGC, Kragan Security, Coffee Deus, Kava, Stephen Holdren, Epsilon Cross, Donkey, and Pap. You got that security set, the Digital Gate open, and a Ghostmon evolving over Demi-Merimon, and the search. Ooh, Ghost and Liberator. Looks like we're actually going to choose not to take the Memory Center, which makes sense, because, you know, Levia, obviously, gonna eat that girl if she's left on her lonesome. And this time we're just gonna see the Levia build up in the back, just play entirely safe, nothing to pop this time. And we're gonna walk into oncoming traffic, but we're not gonna do it with an execute. Just swings in the rookie, which does thin the board back down. This was just really a really strange line. I would have thought for sure that we would have just gone for the execute, because then we would have at least been able to, yeah. So we're gonna gain 2, and it's gonna Oh, it has the full resolve, yeah. So we're not... It's going to get us before the float, because there's only once. We gain the memory back. We're going to get the 2. And then we're going to add back and float. And I don't think that should have double popped. Because you still have the full resolve. It's not like a interruptive. Je ne sais pas. Either way, people can let me know in the comments. We are going to see the Necro just dropped as a nuke, though. It does just reset Levia straight back. Something that you definitely can do. It does give you 2 bodies as well. The funny thing is, Levia Loki can just do the same thing. Delete lowest and highest. Oh, it's highest first, which gets the float, and then lowest. And then we do get the search. So we kind of go ban for ban. You kind of low-key do need the Necromon. So we're going to take the Violet and the Necro. And we're just playing some very goofy Digimon. It would have been nice if we got the free play a tamer one. But Levia just slightly too big. 1 cost Evo. Swing in. Hits a scramble. Tragic. Get a Gobbly off that. Swing in. This one's going to die, so we get to give blocker to the Arche. And because the Digimon was deleted, Levia steals turn. That's really funny. That's really funny. We're gonna push up. Protoform, make Levia X. Okay. That's certainly one way of clearing it. Clears 3, 5, and 7. And then we're gonna swing. It does have blocker, so like this is just gonna be swing 3 checks. Surely you block this. There's no way you don't block. There's no way we took the damage. That's crazy. I mean, we got a Violet, I guess, but damn. Wow, it actually, there's no, it's making it back to him? That's insane to me. I'm shocked. Yeah, okay, we're gonna spend 7th Lightning for 7. We are just spell slinging at each other. All right, Violet. Why are we spinning the Violet to play a Violet? Oh, because it's still going to get the Ghostmon. Okay, yeah. So we're spinning the Violet to play a 2nd copy of itself, and we get the Ghostmon down. I still think you take the reduction one here rather than the Searcher, because I don't think you care about making a blocker. So that's going to be the Violet, and then we're... Okay, yeah. It's Hatch first and start of main. We're just going to, like... The Gestures players do it backwards. I don't know why. Your guess is as good as mine. And we were past 8 memory. So like low-key, he could do this. He could develop a board that manages to clear 3 bodies. We do kind of have to see a lot to make that happen. At any point, this can game rush. At any point, this can gain rush. Getting the Digivolve in the stack, that certainly does something. And then it does mean that this 4-cost Evo will pass turn with Execute, which matters. And now we're going to go 4-cost Evo into Necromon past 1. Necro... So, okay. Necro, thank you. When Digivolving, going to clear the Psych. And then this is swinging... Oh, we swung at the Levia X. That's a shame. Get the 2 bodies out, get the Digivolve, and we get to go into Phantom. There's no egg here, so we don't get to add back a 2nd Phantom, but we do get Julaha. We do get Julaha. You could Julaha. Oh wait, he could have full cleared. You know what? You know what? It's still technically. He passed memory over. No, he threw this. Actually, no matter how he did it, because of the Levia all turns, there was no way to do it. Because even if he'd done Bakemon pop itself, it would have been there. We're gonna... Oh, no. Oh, no. Violet pops out of security, and then we get to pop 3, 5, and then we can the 7th lightning on the float to pop the 4, and then we can oh man. Scramble doesn't make ruin mode. All right, chat, it's not over. It's not over. If you can hear Burn My Dread playing in the back, it's not over. It's still doable. We just have to, I mean, we actually needed to find the promo that had retail. If we had the promo that had retail, then we would have been able to do that float into a blocker, and then we actually would have been so back. But we're gonna swing into Protoform as the last guy. Emblem make blocker. Or just, you know what? That also works too. I think I would have still preferred the emblem because it's still at least trying to play. Swing, block, on delete, give blocker to the sideways body, and unfortunately that is going to be it. So Levia is going to take it, which I think most people probably could have figured out before the video even started, but there was a fighting chance here and there. If you did like what you saw and you do want to see more, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe, because this one was kind of quick. These guys also played a friendly, so you're going to get to see more ghosts versus Mastermon coming up, so look forward to that. If today's your birthday, then happy birthday, and as always, have yourselves a damn good one.